Question mark ping up top as he doesn't really know that Smeb is in this, and Roach using a lot of his cooldowns. And here we go, this might be first blood, trying to get onto Roach. There is that twisted advance, the flash away into Dredgeline, trying to block that. Nice depth charge to get score up, a flash will come out, and that will be first blood going over to score on the Graves.
Bit of a mind game. You saw him move into a location that he thinks might be warded, and then he dashes the pawn.
Oh boy, yeah, running straight into a warded brush and having no vision around there means that, well, it's caught stuff like that, but generally early on they look pretty good. Hold that thought, a bit of a trade here, the wall coming out as well. Score coming from behind, and oh man, just bursted off the map there by Edge. Nice combo. Score will bite the dust. What was that? Oh man. Okay, well here we go. I mean, they see Punch and KT kind of assumes that the rest of them are with him. Mata's going deep and he catches out Punch. Immediately the tidal wave comes out. I hope that teleport will be canceled. There it is. How KT is going to attack this one. Well, here comes the teleport from behind. The Drake getting pretty low, down to 1,500. Will Score get it? No. Punch is going to take the second dragon there, and Pawn actually gets engaged upon. Edge getting pretty low, trying to be burst down here by KT, but they just barely don't have enough damage. This is being turned around so huge onto KT right now. Smeb going to eat that damage. There comes the culling. Flash forward from Roach. He's just so close to hitting that dredge line. Cocoon, oh man, skirting by Score. But at the same time, that's 2 kills and an Infernal Drake that goes to Kongdu Monster.
These items. Wonderful item, by the way, Brendan. I don't know if you've seen those before.
Oh, I love it. Look at this, though. Mata, he is going mad mode. Cougar is going to disappear. Soul, though, he's trying to go 1v5. It's almost working out here. And he's going to take out Soul, or rather Mata as well. Smeb in a really bad spot is going to go down double kill. That will definitely open up this Baron now, even with Score still on the map.
Kongdu, they're going to get Baron. They're going to lose mid-tier 1, but that's a pretty good trade. And he's have their mouths open. What's happening?
So I think I saw maybe like 2 or 3 people clapping. Oh man, Depth totally gets locked up right there in the front. That is a huge pick for Kongdu Monster. They're easily going to be able to get this inhibitor now. They don't even go for that Infernal Drake. They can get that later. They're in a massive lead, and I don't think they can even throw this game at this point. Yeah, this is kind of, I expected it to go the opposite way, to be totally honest. As you were saying, this is not the Kongdu Monster we're used to seeing. And KT, they've just said, okay, this is our one shot. And they might just get it. Big knock up onto Soul. If they can burst him down, that would be huge. Down he goes. And will they continue forward? No, the tidal wave will push everybody back and not allow them. So it just looks like, or rather the mid turret also, getting very, very low. Top turret also low. Edge, meanwhile, is killing that bottom inhibitor. How is KT going to respond to this? They're going to engage onto Soul, who immediately QSS out. They're going to knock him up. Down goes the inhibitor. Edge is coming from the bottom. Where's that Weaver's Wall? It's behind everyone. Smeb will eventually go down. Just being totally shredded. There is that Guardian Angel respawns into the kill. And it just doesn't look like KT can stand up to this team right now. Way too far ahead is Kongdu with the triple Infernal, looking to end this one out. That's going to be all 3 inhibitors going down.
And without Smeb, I don't think that there's any hope anyway. Kongdu look to finish the next turret, but they do pick up a kill onto Edge.
That they do, but at the same time, Def going down. Soul almost taking turret damage there from the pool. Down goes Mata, and down will go the last 2 turrets. Kongdu Monster desperately trying to get some more kills and pad their KDA. That hasn't been so good so far. That's going to be game number 1, going over to Kongdu Monster over KT.
And what a surprising game number 1 to kick off the second series. The crowd is silent, by the way, right now. But I think that pretty much does say it all. No one ever would have expected Kongdu to take a game off KT, especially in not such a dominating fashion.
Yeah, it's
second round of the spring split. KT basically said they wanted to go on a campaign, they wanted to go on that upward rise back to the playoffs in great form, but if you want to show up in great form in the playoffs, you don't want to be dropping sets to Kongdu Monster.
Yeah, it's just, it might not have a big effect if KT can eventually win this. If they lose, then I think there's a chance that MVP actually passes them as well. So
they open stuff up, and now Smeb's here, and they're looking to make some stuff happen. He's probably just going to flash ulti. Yep.
There's the flash, and the flash out of Edge, but there's that dredge line, and the power unleashed grants first blood to Pawn in the mid lane. To respond to this, they should know, and actually an exact ping. They know that they are there. No flash though on Edge, and Punch is here, and the knockup once again onto Edge. He cleanses. Oh, the shockwave completely misses. Punch, he ties up score, but Smeb and Pawn are able to pick up the kill anyway. Soul. Punch, oh wow, flash over the wall, and even before the kick could get off, that's going to be a kill. And finally, Pawn, maybe he's heard some of the criticism. He's like, okay, time to show up. And Smeb going 1v2 here with the help of Score nearby, but
if they take a team fight right here, that probably means they get Herald too.
Well, Cougar just gets popped there. Oh, nice. Dredge line to knock him up. There's the knock up onto Punch. Will there be a follow-up? There's the stun into Cocoon, and that should be the end of his life. Shockwave comes out, but it's just not enough damage. Edge has been so crippled from the beginning of this game. Road stick that he's holding right now. And, well, they do get the knock-up here onto both Pawn, and huge wombo combo picks up two members of KT. Just kind of out of nowhere. They were pretty overconfident to be in there at that blue.
They have to be. Of all these nooks and crannies, Smeb can't get a perfect angle, and here comes the caster curse.
Oh man, that was so many flashes used. There's the Cocoon onto Soul. He will actually be able to flash away. Get away. Here's Roach. Gonna lock up Smeb. Can they actually turn this one around? It looks like Roach getting too low. So many flashes being used right now. Big amount of damage onto Deft for the follow-up. Take a look. Oh, they want to go on to Score. Really nice pick there by Roach. And that might just mean that KT can't quite burst down this Baron, even after they took so many members and took away so many summoners from Kongdu.
Double Mountain.
Can they engage here? The answer is no. Baron is taken. And actually the counter engage Punch, but in comes the flash. They want to knock back Score. It didn't quite work. But Smeb all the way in the front will flash over. It looks like he might lose his life, or at least his Guardian Angel. Oh, what? He popped Roach over. The Shockwave comes up, and down goes Pawn, actually. Pretty early on, Smeb trying to be a hero.
Hunger's turning it.
They are. Looks like the rest of KT will be able to disengage with the Baron, but still in a pretty nice spot. The Double Ocean you talked about, Double Ocean Drake will definitely help out with the push. Baron definitely going to make it pretty strong. Oh man, Edge also gonna eat that. There's the flash Cocoon, and down he does go. Really nice enchanted Crystal Arrow there out of Deft. So the inhibitor as well. Will they go for the counter engage? Edge did just respawn. Roach though eating so much damage. The stun coming out. Big cast there. Can they knock up anyone? Shockwave will hit Score, but he gets redemption, and now Edge is gonna eat it. And oh man, Kongdu, they're trying their heart out to make this work, but it is just not going to. Arrow does go wide. And Smeb is getting pretty confident right now. KT looking to end this one.
They might be able to. Last Nexus turret falls, but Kongdu, they're fighting.
They're fighting
valiantly.
So hard.
Yep.
But that's going to be all she wrote. Game number 2 will go over to KT Rolster, and as they tie it up 1-1.
And that's a win that they needed to have, and it was a team composition that I sort of expected them to bring out. Going into game number 3, would like to see them bring out something even more aggressive than that. Because, honestly, Kongdu Monsters, they were still playing really well.
Yeah. The Syndra and Ezreal damage bars almost kissed there in the middle. So close.
I think Pawn heard the Korean analyst ask, and he just figured, I've had enough.
And more pings in this 1 minute than in an NALCS match.
Uh-oh, Edge. Oh boy. Where are you gonna go from here? He's forced to flash. The slow does come down. If he can land that dredge line, this guy's dead meat. He doesn't even need the dredge line. Gonna give this one over to Pawn. That will be first blood at 1 minute and 19 seconds into the game.
That is...
Players like to push in a wave like a Syndra can and then go roam. But we don't really see him doing it. Looks like, okay, he's just trying to burst him out. Edge, he's coming in though. Misses the charm though in the totally wrong way though, but a huge play there by Punch. This should be the pickup. And Standing Eddie coming in onto Edge, score. Almost getting into a pretty dangerous situation at the same time. I was just getting into it.
I was getting all warmed up.
Oh, nice arrow here on Tamada. Will be rooted. Does get the flash away from the ultimate, though. Punch coming in. There's the kick and the Sonic Wave. Nice follow-up. Now, can Punch get away is the question. Looks like he should easily be able to. Nice setup there by Kongdu. But it doesn't... Okay, it looks like, yeah, he kind of knows here. He's got to taunt away. Flashes the stun. The Unleashed Power come out. Will it be enough? One more hit will do it, yes. It will just barely be enough, so they do get that. But at the same time... They've been looking for this for a while, and here comes the depth charge. Will taunt away, and Roach, I mean, he doesn't have all that much armor, so really just so much lockup here, and he will be taken out.
He can't find his W key, apparently. Right now, Dragon is on the map, but no one really...
man. Okay, there's no vision. And Kongdu has identified this. Okay, the lockup here from Guger. He wants to delay as much as possible. The TP coming in from Smeb. Will they get there on time? Looks like they might just be able to. This is so razor thin. It's picked up, though, by Punch. And down goes Mata at the same time. Soul, can he survive is the question. Charm is going to lock up Smeb. It doesn't look like he will survive, though. So they're going to get the Baron, in fact, and only trade 1 for 1, so a huge pickup there by Kongdu.
The trade fight, but KT might say that they're not willing to wait.
Oh, look at this in the back. The exhaust comes out, and it will be enough to stop him. So, oh man, he's so close to going down. Meanwhile, Guger on the other side. Okay, Roach will take out Mata. Depth gets extremely low, and Kongdu looking for more kills. Here comes Punch over the wall. Will be able to land that Sonic Wave. Depth desperately trying to get away the recall. It's not going to happen. Punch coming on in. Just going to kick him in the face for good measure. That's 3 kills to Kongdu Monster. Edge.
Might be better than KT. Edge going to find a flank. It's a ton of damage.
Oh, and they find Depth in the front, the knockup. Will it be enough damage? Just barely it will be, and Roach gets into the back line. Pawn in a lot of trouble here as well. Mata is going to be charmed. There's the Sonic Wave to clean up. Double kill going over to Punch. The rest of KT should follow suit. Double kill to Edge in the mid lane on this Ahri. And unbelievable plays by Kongdu right now.
They're going to be able to push this on and get an inhibitor. Don't think that they can get the game, but they might be able to. If they go for it, they have the teleport on Roach. They can lock up a minion.
I think they can do this. 10 seconds left on Mata, 12 for Depth.
They got
They get score. Unbelievable. This might just be the end of the game, and it could be the 2-1. Edge lives, and they're going to be able to do it. The second Nexus turret goes down, and down will go the Nexus. What am I saying? A 2-1 victory to Kongdu Monster over KT.
The Kongdu Monster guy in the crowd is going nuts right now. Everyone else is silent, but Kongdu Monsters with the biggest upset in LCK Spring.
I don't know what's going on. If they could get more consistent and play like that all the time, well, they can take out teams like KT.
They look, well, Depth looks furious.
I just saw emotion for the first time out of Pawn.
Smeb looks down, he thinks back.
To beat KT roster.
Look at the damage too. I think overall KT did more damage. That's so crazy.
For sure.
Yeah, they actually did more damage just looking at the numbers, but they still lost. Just one team fight there with a huge wave in top lane and no way to stop it as too many members go down.
It's so